dreaming here? Am I dreaming? If I am not dreaming, if this is real, stand up. Tell me it's real. Tell me it's real. Tell me. What a great place to be with all you tonight. I mean, look at this grand building. This building, a symbol of Connecticut's past. When we actually had public transportation, go figure. When we actually had manufacturing and good jobs. When we actually had a financial base here that also created good jobs. When we were creative, when we were innovative, when we got the job done and took care of one another. That's where we're standing right now. Well, I'll tell you something. The message goes out today that the train is leaving the station. The train is leaving the station. And you have to decide. We have to decide. The people of Connecticut are at the switch. The governor is at the switch. The General Assembly is at the switch. And we're going to decide, starting here tonight, which track do we want to go on? Do we want to go on that old track? That old track of sickness? That old track of suffering? When we had the highest cost and some of the lowest outcomes in health care? Do we want to go on that track? When we have economic drag, just think of General Motors, just that one thought. Do we want to go on that track? When we have people, our friends, our families, our neighbors, deciding whether to pay their rent, deciding whether to buy food or get the medicine and the care that they need so that healthy, productive lives. Do we want to go on that track? Or we want to go on a new track to a better Connecticut, where we are again are innovators, we are again creators, where people are cared for, where people are well. Guess what? How can we do this? We're going to fight, 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 because health care is a right. Fight, 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 because health care is a right. Fight, 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 because health care is a right. Fight, 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 because health care is a right.
I start my remarks by reflecting on the importance of the event this evening, and also at the same time by making some acknowledgments and a long but well-deserved list of thank yous. There's an African proverb that says, if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Indeed, for me, what's most remarkable about tonight is how far we've come and what has brought us here. Make no mistake, the involvement of the people who are sitting here on this stage and the many others that they represent is what's made possible the fact that we have a Sustinet proposal on the table. These individuals represent a historic coming together that makes me feel proud. Makes me feel proud to be in the Constitution state. And this coming together will go far in determining many things in this state. So I want to thank and I want to ask those of you who are on stage to stand when I mention your category.
A family is sitting around the table trying to figure out how they put together the rent money so they do not become homeless. Somewhere in Connecticut today,